right into it because I want to go live premiere right
Well, here we are, yeah, we've come so far, telling our story, just being who we are. Laugh with us, roll with us, no matter how far. Well, here we are, this is who we are. Now.
All right, Nathan, let's just rock and roll. Let's go right into it. What do we got?
Well, we have an unusual request. This is from a fellow reactor that asked us to have a look at this. Said, you know, it kind of lines up with our channel. We figured, let's give it a shot. We literally know nothing other than the fact that this was recommended to us, and yep. So that's all we got, really. Are we
going
portion already? We're going.
We're doing it. Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah. This is going to drop right away, so let's get going.
Okay. All right.
15th, 2016. Prince's final social media post, just when you thought you were safe. 6 days later, he was dead.
What?
And we are coming on the air right now with the breaking news that the pioneering musician Prince has died at the age of 57.
In his final months, Prince had been fighting Jay-Z for control of his masters. The same masters he had written "slave" on his face to protect were now being targeted by someone he had trusted.
Prince's record label just sued the rapper's company for illegally streaming just about every hit song the late singer ever released.
But the real war was about something darker. Prince had discovered secrets about the industry.
Is this like a what do you call it? Is this person trying to troll us? Do they want us to upset our channel because they know we have a big Beyonce Jay-Z fan? Is this a weird one of those what do you call it? We literally, this is us reacting. Is this one of those clickbaity? What's your thoughts already?
I think it's probably a, hey, did you guys, just so you guys know, we've had a few of these in the past where people are like, just so you know, Beyonce is a demon. Just so you know.
Yeah.
People have told us this stuff in the past. This is what I do know about Prince. Okay. I know that Prince is like, he's quite litigious. And the only reason I know that is because like for years, Weird Al was bugging him. Could I please do one of your songs? And Prince was pushing back and saying, no, you kind of shut it down all the time. And so, there's one song that Weird Al does where like he makes fun of him all the time in his songs, in the lyrics, but he never did get access to any of the songs.
And we love Prince, for the record. If anyone's watching this video for the first time because they love Prince, welcome to the channel. We love Prince too. We don't know a lot of his music, but I think he's a great, incredibly talented artist. And if anyone's watching this video because they love Beyonce and Jay-Z, we love them too. So we just have no idea what this video is about. We're going to watch it, listen to it, and share our thoughts about the validity of it as we go on. Nathan, just so you know, I've hidden the live react. We have people on our Patreon now watching us live before it goes on YouTube. I've hidden their comments. I have to watch this with no interruptions from page. You can look at their comments because people are going to have their thoughts. I can't read anything. Sorry, folks. We love our Patreon.
I am. They're not saying anything. They're being very respectful.
Okay. All right. It's not that they're going to be disrespectful, but we just know that we love our patrons. What I'm saying is they might say, oh, this has already been debunked, or oh, this is like, I just don't want, I kind of want to watch this like literally. I don't know what we're into. I don't even know if this first 30 seconds is just a clickbait intro. So let's go.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see it.
Golden couple. Secrets about stolen songs and silenced artists. This is why they had to stop him. In the final months of his life, Prince had become a man obsessed with protection. The artist who once danced freely across stages now moved through Paisley Park like a fortress under siege. New security protocols were implemented. His inner circle was scrutinized and reduced. The purple one, who had spent decades fighting for artistic freedom, was now fighting for something even more precious: his life. The paranoia wasn't without reason. After finally regaining control of his master recordings from Warner Bros. In 2014, Prince had achieved the victory that defined his entire career. Those masters represented more than music. They were his legacy, his children's inheritance, his proof that an artist could defeat the machine that sought to own them. But victory had made him a target.
Well, this is certainly the sort of news that you don't want to believe is true, but Prince has died at the age of 57 years old.
In those final years, Prince's behavior shifted dramatically. He implemented strict new security protocols at Paisley Park and became intensely selective about his inner circle. But did any of it help?
That also really concerned me because it made.
All right, a couple things.
Yeah,
First of all,
course.
AI voice. Sorry, it's always
it's an AI voice.
so grating. I don't know why more people don't do and just like go AI. I'm out. Mostly because it's like, okay, what I'm gonna guess at is that this person
made this documentary,
that made the documentary, is putting out a theory, right?
Okay.
That this might be true. That's what I'm getting at.
Is that wait? Are we? Sorry. Is the theory right away? Is it alluding or hinting or nudging or edging the area of Jay-Z has something to do with the death of Prince to get his masters? I mean, is that kind of what we're like? Okay. So
I mean, and I hate that that's how our world becomes. But like, whenever somebody wants to put something out there, but they're like, but I don't want all the backlash. They just use an AI voice because it isn't proven and it's not actually true. So
that it's
that's my own biases. I'm very biased against AI voice because it's like, yeah, you can say anything with it and you're not actually owning it.
Yeah, because the creator, it'd be like us doing AI voice with our commentary. Like we write a script and it's like, we thought this video was amazing. We could not wait to watch another song from this artist. This artist really spoke to our souls. We did a great job watching this video. Cannot compute. Anyways, okay, so I love it. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm gonna dive right in.
Okay.
Jay-Z killed Prince. There you go. All right, let's find out how. Now that's what we know. Joking aside a little bit here, we know that Jay-Z owns his masters, and he said himself that he owns his masters because he too wants to get them to his children. He said that in the interview with Gail. Remember? He owns the masters, and he even said, "If my kids want to sell them, they can sell them.
Yeah.
I'll be dead, but it's theirs to deal with." And then he also, but speaking of Prince, back to Prince, it tracks his ownership of his music is totally legit. That's fine. He when YouTube, of course, was people would stream, he didn't let any of his music go on YouTube. He was anti-YouTube in general. So like, none of his videos, music, like you couldn't
know a lot more about Prince than I do.
Yeah, so he hated having his music on YouTube.
Made me think that, wow, so you mean you do all these things to take care of yourself and you die so young?
The streaming wars were reshaping the music industry, and Prince's catalog was the ultimate prize. When Jay-Z launched Tidal in 2015, promising artist-friendly terms and revolutionary payouts, Prince saw an opportunity to support a platform that claimed to put creators first. The initial agreement was simple. One album, Hit and Run Phase 1, would stream exclusively on Tidal for 90 days.
Oh, I see.
It should have been straightforward. Instead, it became Prince's final battlefield. Within months of signing, Tidal began pushing for something far beyond the original agreement. They wanted full ownership rights to Prince's entire catalog, the very masters he had spent decades fighting to control. This wasn't the artist-friendly partnership that had been promised. This was the same Tory behavior Prince had battled his entire career.
What? Why was that bleeped?
Did they beep the word predatory? What? Did they? I think they did predatory. Predatory.
Can you not say that word on YouTube? Is that?
I think because it might be tied to child predators. I think.
Oh, that's weird.
That's what they call them, PDF files. That's why they call it. People that play with children inappropriately, the workaround the algorithm is to say the word PDF file, like a PDF file.
I see.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think they bleep predatory so this guy could get what do you call it? Money for the monetization.
Monetization. Yeah.
Now wearing the mask of revolutionary change. Tidal is a new company. It's brand new. Prince had told Ebony magazine, still hopeful about the platform's mission. When there's a company like that, or the OWN network, situations where we finally get into a position to run things, we all should help. But behind the scenes, Prince was discovering that running things didn't...
Why did the caption stop?
Yeah.
What is this video sucks?
Well, I'm convinced.
Well, look, I don't even know how much of this. Again, I'm not reading our Patreon comments, so I'm going to say things because I just want to make this a real reaction right now. I'm sorry, patrons. Nathan will cue me if I should be corrected, but I want to watch this just totally blind. So my question is, oh yeah, we'll keep going. But yeah, I don't like this video in general. I don't like the production. I hate the AI voice. They gave me captions, but I didn't mind. I do like to read captions. Then they take them away. And they just keep showing the montage of Prince. It has nothing to do with what they're actually talking about. It's just like, look, it's more Prince pictures. It's Prince here, Prince there. You know, it's like, okay, you're talking like, I don't know if that's some sort of algorithm you can just punch in, give me all the Prince videos, clips, and just, it seems like a cheap way to make a video. But anyways.
Well, I'll this won't spoil anything. So a lot of people in our Patreon are telling us that Prince was quite fascinated with Beyonce.
Like, kind of like,
a thing.
Well,
like, I mean, who isn't? But like,
who isn't?
Yeah, that he, I had, not that he had I don't know if he had a thing, but that's kind of come up a couple of times. That
I know. I'm telling you, Jay-Z killed Prince. I'm all for it. Let's go. Don't cross Jay-Z, Prince. You learned the hard way. Well, let's see if this is true. We'll see if this is where this is going. That was the tease at the beginning. Maybe it's going to be a bait and switch. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Mean what he thought it meant. The pressure to surrender his masters intensified. Meetings became confrontations. The revolutionary platform was starting to look like every other corporate that had tried to cage his music.
What? Corporate what? Corporate asshole? Dickwad? Shit bucket? Stupid. Whoever made this video, grow something.
Prince began asking questions that made powerful people uncomfortable. If Tidal was truly artist-owned, why were they demanding the same control that major labels sought? If this was about empowering creators, why was he being pressured to sign away the very rights he had fought to reclaim? The answers he found changed everything.
Okay, I have a guess here. I have a guess that the way that this is being framed is that somehow Prince was being forced to sign away all of these things. And my guess is that it's much more nuanced than that. My guess is that it's kind of like there was an offer to do it that way if he wanted, and that there would be some kind of like royalty payout, blah, 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 blah. Right. But that it's being framed as this, like, unless he pays for all of his things, then that was it. I wonder. Yeah. I just wonder. I'm so curious now.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how he was killed.
As Prince dug deeper into Tidal's operations and ownership structure, he began to see patterns that disturbed him. The platform that claimed to champion artist rights was using the same tactics that had enslaved musicians for generations.
Did you go back?
But this time,
nope,
looked like the artists themselves.
Wait, did you go back?
No.
Did you go back? Don't go back. Did it just repeat itself? The program just repeated. It said the same thing twice in a row. It got another beep. It just said the exact same thing.
Oh,
the very thing that the Prince was trying to blah blah blah. Did a beep.
I don't think I went back.
Did you just hit play? Yeah,
it's hit
weird.
play. Yeah.
The cut and paste that this guy used with his Chat GPT program, he put in twice.
His security concerns weren't just about physical safety. They were about protecting information that could expose the entire system. In those final weeks, Prince spoke to close associates about dangerous elements within the industry, about powerful figures who punished those who challenged them, about exclusive parties where young artists felt pressured to compromise themselves for career advancement.
Did all the work. I created it, so I felt like it should belong to me. That said, the companies felt otherwise.
As Prince's investigation deepened, the true scope of Jay-Z's manipulation became clear.
That's a using the word manipulation. So obviously this video has a angle.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because they're assuming the motive of Jay-Z. Were they in the room with those conversations? You know, I'm just saying, I'm not defending Jay-Z or accusing, but that's the point. When you start saying Jay-Z's manipulation, well, that's an inflammatory descriptive word of his intent. We don't know if he was trying to be manipulative. Maybe business savvy, maybe he's a tough businessman or something like that, but manipulation is a different type of word. But anyway, so
Tidal deal wasn't about art.
Sorry, the framing of it is, of course, to like make it sound like.
I think whoever sent this to us, Nathan, wants us to. We're gonna get some heated comments on our channel. This person,
it's good. It's gonna be fun.
All right,
put it that way. I love this stuff.
I love it too.
You don't like the comments so much. I love the comments. They're hilarious.
Wow. I think this person, I don't know if this is a supporter of our channel or wants our channel to be blown up. I'm not sure. We'll keep going though. So I just want to figure out how Jay-Z killed Prince. That's what we're going for here. Okay.
Just empowerment. It was about acquiring Prince's catalog through deception, using the language of revolution to disguise old-fashioned corporate piracy. The pressure tactics escalated throughout 2015 and into 2016. What had begun as a simple streaming agreement morphed into demands for complete ownership. Jay-Z's team wasn't subtle about their ultimate goal. They wanted Prince's masters, and they were willing to use any method necessary to get them. Prince had seen this movie before with Warner Brothers.
Okay, I mean, thing about that they just wanted it and they would do whatever they could to get them.
I know.
Like, again, if that's true, I want to know. I want to know what actually is what would be the motivation for that, right? And like as far as we know, like Beyonce is a big fan of Prince as well.
Yes, that's the biggest thing. There's no way Beyonce's in the background whispering in Jay-Z's ear. Yes, take it, take it all,
masters, and then we'll have everything.
But at least they had been honest about their.
Hey, look, it's Taylor Swift over Prince's left shoulder there.
Is that?
Yeah, it's Taylor Swift sitting there watching. More comments rolling in.
Greed. Jay-Z's approach was more insidious, wrapping exploitation in the rhetoric of Black empowerment and artist solidarity. The man who rapped about the struggles of the streets was using those same tactics against the very art.
Saying what? Hey, person who made this video, if you don't have the cojones to publish the words that you told ChatGPT to say and have your AI script reader to read, don't put it in the script, you moron. Like, I hate the beep sound. I hate it so much. Don't beep swear words. I hate it so much. Either mute the swear word or don't say it. Don't punish us because you don't have I'm not allowed to say balls. The strength of character.
Well, or if you're gonna bleep a word, make it clear which one you're bleeping so that we don't have to guess at it.
I know, it's so stupid. I don't know what he's saying. Is this a game of fill in the blank? Like, guess what I'm saying? Anyways, who made this garbage documentary? And we'll keep going. We're only a quarter of the way through. We haven't figured out if Jay-Z killed Prince yet. Okay.
Artists he claimed to champion. The breaking point came when Prince discovered how extensively Tidal was already streaming his music without permission. The original agreement covered one album for 90 days. Instead, Tidal was treating his entire catalog as their property, generating revenue from his life's work while he received nothing beyond the initial streaming fee. This wasn't a mistake. It was theft. Systematic, calculated, and protected by legal language designed to confuse artists about their actual rights. Prince had spent decades fighting this exact battle with white executives. Now he was facing the same exploitation from someone who looked like him and spoke the language of liberation.
What?
The legal documents told the real story.
What is this
garbage? It's just like, let's rephrase the same thing that we've already tried really hard to establish, but then let's say it in a different way. He's facing, not this time, somebody who's looks like him. He's faced them in the past, but they were white. Now he's facing them and they're black.
While Tidal publicly positioned itself
put
as
lipstick-
artist-friendly,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
actual contracts were just as anything the major.
Oh my gosh! Stop! I don't even know what you're saying there. What was that beep for? Is this like, you know, when you get those FBI documents and like there's words redacted?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
this like a secret? Are we listening to some secret audio recording that we're getting words redacted? So we even us, the listener, doesn't get the whole conspiracy.
Yeah, it's all part of like this is.
Oh, okay, I'm getting.
I'm gonna go off too here in a second. Yeah. What bugs me more than all of this, it isn't that somebody came up with this. That's already stupid enough. It's that some people are dumb enough to believe it.
Nathan, it happened. Jay-Z walked into Prince's house, took out a freaking gun, and blew him away. Blood everywhere. It's all over the news. Video camera, security footage.
Oh, but
it's
they
everywhere.
Just don't want to show it. Yeah.
He didn't die of a drug with laced with fentanyl overdose. That was the cover story that Beyonce and Jay-Z put in. They paid off the reporters, paid off the forensic evidence, paid off the police, paid off all the investigators. That's how powerful they are, Nathan. This is not a laughing matter. Let's get to the bottom of this. Keep going.
Major labels offered. Worse in some ways, because they used the pretense of solidarity to make artists lower their guard. Prince began preparing his counterattack. He wasn't just going to fight for his own masters. He was going to expose the entire scam that Jay-Z was running on vulnerable artists who trusted him because of his background. And
okay, provide a fucking clip. Provide something. A soundbite, an interview, some sort of... I want to... This is the worst, lowest form of garbage. Provide something, a soundbite. You got all these freaking images of a mouthing Prince talking to people and performing. Not one piece of evidence. Give me something. He said in an interview, file, something that was filed, some sort of litigation, something. And people eat it up because they're listening to a voice. They think it's real. It's not.
Yeah. Well, that's this. Where's the grain of, like, all conspiracy theories are built off of some grain of truth. Okay. I want to know what's the grain of truth that they're building this off of, because so far we've heard zero.
Well, the truth is, I did a quick search. The truth is, yes, he was offered an album, 90 days. They did play his songs without his permission. It got settled. End of story. That's the too long didn't read for my quick research. I just quickly said, look, I was like, come on, what are we dealing with here? I do have the true and false laid out here. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so yeah, there's some stuff here. Yeah, we'll get more stuff. There's more stuff coming. I got a feeling we're gonna hear some stuff, but I got some redacted stuff here. Yeah.
Rhetoric. But powerful people don't like being exposed, especially when their entire empire is built on lies.
Oh, wow!
His final weeks were consumed.
See, this is what you call ad hominem attacks. These are ad hominem attacks.
Here's where their actual biases are just starting to break right through. And I'm surprised that their chat GPT didn't actually go, well, you might want to tone this down.
Exactly. Because saying your whole empathy, they just said that's an ad hominem attack. They just said his whole 2.5, nearly 3 billion empire that Jay-Z has built is built on lies. Hey, well, get me in on those lies. I wouldn't mind making a couple of bucks if lies get you. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't build an empire of music artists, and no one's telling the truth. It's all built on. How's that work? How's it even function? How can you? Even criminal empires, Nathan. Criminal empires are built on truths. Now they might be against the law truths.
Yeah.
But it's a real. You can't just build on lies. What is that? What is it? Again, what's the proof? What do you mean by that? Give me examples. Something. You're just saying things with no examples. Give me one lie that made him $1.
Exactly. Yeah.
With documenting everything he had discovered. The meetings with associates weren't just.
Where's the documents? He documented everything. Where are they?
It's about his own safety. They were about ensuring the truth would survive even if he didn't. He spoke about dangerous industry practices, about powerful figures who destroyed careers for sport, about young artists being pressured into compromising situations to advance their careers. The exclusive...
Well, yes, I mean...
I said that 3 times now.
Yeah, I mean, let's be... Yes. There have been some office antics over the years with music, theater, schools, you name it. But that's got nothing to do with Jay-Z and Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, there has been untoward activities of powerful men and women in leadership positions who have helped young prodigies move up the ladder. But that's everywhere in every business part of the world, from doctors, lawyers, schools, you name the industry.
Yeah.
People have used sex and power as old as time. That's even
All you have
boring to
to
bring
do
up.
is frame it in a certain way, and then of course it's like, oh.
Little Sally gave old man Johnny something under the table, and she got a promotion. Yeah, it happens.
Exclusive parties he referenced weren't just social gatherings. They were recruitment centers where naive artists were identified and geared for exploitation. The same system that had created Jay-Z and Beyonce was now being used to find their next victims.
What?
Prince's
next victims? Victims? Do they have an island too? What next victims? What? Who's their victims?
Yeah, it's funny how like it started with like kind of trying to play it even, but not really. And now you can see all of the words are just becoming more and more loaded. That like the people who want to see this are echo chamber people, right? They don't want to actually like do any sort of objective, just let me look at this from an objective perspective. People who want this will eat it up.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
Well, because it fills the narrative that Jay-Z and Beyonce are evil, demon, Illuminati, blah, blah, blah. And this proves it, right, Nathan? This proves it. So there you go.
Oh,
even though we've been given no proof of anything.
So much proof.
Security protocols weren't paranoia. They were preparation for war against enemies who had unlimited resources and no moral boundaries.
Wow.
He had challenged the wrong people, and he knew they wouldn't hesitate to eliminate threats to their empire. The cryptic social media post, "Just when you thought you were safe," took on new meaning in this context. It wasn't just a warning to his fans. It was a message to Jay-Z and Beyonce that he knew what they were doing, and he wasn't going to stay silent about it.
Oh, yeah, he is. When he's dead and buried, he can't tell no secrets. So Jay-Z knew that. You don't threaten Jay-Z, Prince. Now, look, I like you, man. I like your music, but you threaten Jay-Z. I'm just saying.
This is what I'm confused about. Okay, this whole video, the premise is that this final post is directed at Jay-Z and Beyonce. I need to know if that's true or not, because that would actually, then I can see, okay, this is the grain of truth that they're building this off of. But I only saw the post for like 2 seconds. They highlighted one part of it, and then they don't explain. Yeah. I don't know.
So I think you just buffered for a second. Okay, I didn't want to interrupt you because you came back. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
6 days later, Prince was found dead in an elevator at Paisley Park. The official cause was an accidental overdose of fentanyl. But those who knew about his investigation understood the timing was too convenient to be coincidental.
Who are those who knew about this? Are these
give me a name,
actual like people who work with him? And maybe there is, maybe he's got some conspiracy people with him, but my guess is those who knew him are the like psycho fans that will die on the sword for Prince. That's just my guess.
Yeah. So I love that okay. The official cause. So here's two things: either the official death narrative is wrong, like he didn't die that way, that he was like Jay-Z walked in, or one of his guards walked in and shot Prince in the face, and they paid off the investigators, right? And all these people are lying for Jay-Z and Beyonce, or he did actually die of a fentanyl overdose, but somehow he was slipped that, so they paid. Like, I get what, like, how, like, what are we talking about here? Either Prince died that way, or he didn't. So if he did die by the drug overdose, now we're saying did Jay-Z hire some sort of like doctor care medical person to put that in his drug? Like, what are we getting at here, Nathan? Like, I don't understand how they gave him the drugs. Like, why did? Okay, all right.
I think that's what's bugging me the most is like, yeah, we've seen, and like, I'm sure somebody could try to show us this incriminating evidence that shows how bad Jay-Z is, right? If there's some clips that somehow would prove this, but just think about what we've seen so far. And I know that that's only what our patrons have shown us. That's fair. But everything I've seen or heard from Jay-Z and Beyonce indicates to me that they are, they're both very hardworking, very like talented, but also very like caring people, and they care about their family and whatever.
And they'll kill anyone who gets in their way. I know, I agree.
Yeah. Like, you can take that now to whatever direction you want, but it's just, this is troubling to watch. But
no, it's fun. It's great. Well, this guy's having a blast about it. This guy here, who's this guy? He loves it.
One time when I was with him privately, he said, "You know what the elevator is, right?" No. I said, "No, what's the elevator?" He said, "Well, the elevator is the devil."
Jay-Z's response came 1 month after Prince's death through...
What?
Where's
the
that?
Elevator's the devil. The elevator's the... Okay.
That's
all right.
That's the evidence that they scraped together. Right?
The elevator's the devil and the stairs is God, I guess. I'm not...
And and the elevator where Jay-Z was where they had the fight in the elevator. That's what he was referring to, if you read it rightly.
Okay, so now what did AJ? We got somebody there. So, what did Jay-Z say about this a month later? Here we go.
His lyrics. Prince left his masters where they are safe and sound. We are never going to let the elevator take him down. Framed as tribute, many...
Oh, what? We're never let the elevator take the... No, I understand the elevator fight, Sene. So I'm back in the comments now. Once I realized this was the garbage, I didn't care. Went to the comments. No, I know if he's referring to the elevator fight, but even if he's referring to the fight in the elevator, I don't understand what that has to do with anything regarding his masters. Like, is he referring to like Jay-Z's mistake with Beyonce? Well, again, no offense to Prince, it's still none of his business. They worked it out and everything's fine. So I'm just trying to... Anyway, I'm okay. So Jay-Z, I'm so crazy. I don't know what's... That's right. Let's go reference. I agree. Right. That's right. The elevator break us down. Oh no, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that's right. The elevator references is one of his biggest songs. Maybe he was talking about that, not the elevator. Why would he have one of his like? Who's that guy? Where's that recording? How do we know he's telling? Like, this is all frustrating.
Yeah.
Heard it as something else entirely. A victory lap from someone who had eliminated a threat to their empire.
Oh wow!
The fact that Jay-Z specifically referenced the elevator where Prince died wasn't accidental.
Oh,
it was a message to anyone else who might consider exposing their operation.
Oh, that's why this guy's doing AI voice and anonymous.
Yeah.
He does not want to be Jay-Z'd. Nathan, are we going to get Jay-Z'd?
Well, so far, I don't think so.
Okay. Maybe we should be using Jay-Z, you are not a killer. We are just kidding. Oh, it's doing the freeze thing here. Dope. Okay, we're at the 9:50 mark. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I have to re-upload it. It's just so... That's the conspiracy people shutting down our stream here, Nathan.
Yeah.
15th, 2000.
All right. Here we go. Oh, don't do the freeze in the same spot. Why does it do that, Nate?
Wow.
Just give me one more sec. It's okay. I'll just edit out here.
Give it a second.
I might. I'll go back not as far. We'll just re-listen to one part again.
15th, 2016. Prince's...
Come on. Do they do part 1, part 2, maybe?
You can do it.
Well, if we have to, we can do part 1, part 2. We'll do one more time. Sorry, guys. This is why we're not live on YouTube.
This is hilarious.
I know. I don't want to stop. I want to see how he kills him.
15th, 2016. Prince's final social media. Later, Prince was found dead in an elevator.
Let's watch it for a minute here
Park.
and see if we can pass it.
The official cause was an accidental overdose of fentanyl. But those who knew about his investigation understood the timing was too convenient to be coincidental.
One time when I was with him privately, he said, "You know what the elevator is, right?" No. I said, "No, what's the elevator?" He said, "Well, the elevator is the devil."
Jay-Z's response came 1 month after Prince's death through his lyrics. Prince left his masters where they are safe and sound. We are never going to let the elevator take him down.
Oh, okay, that's a lyric.
Framed
That's
as
from the
tribute,
song, right?
Many heard it as something else entirely. A victory lap from someone who had eliminated a threat to their empire.
If that's
The
what you
fact
want
that
to see
Jay-Z
it as.
specifically referenced the elevator where Prince died wasn't accidental. It was a message to anyone else who might consider exposing their operation. Prince's death didn't end the Tidal controversy. It eliminated the only person powerful enough to expose it. Within months of his passing,
Did you say that
the true
twice now?
scope of Jay-Z's catalog acquisition strategy became clear as Prince's estate was forced into legal battles they were never prepared for. The estate's lawsuit against Roc Nation revealed the extent of Tidal's unauthorized streaming. What should have been a simple case of contract violation became a years-long legal nightmare that drained resources and energy from preserving Prince's actual legacy.
Preserved what? Where okay, so yes, legal things cost money, but the way they were staying drained, like Prince died a poor man living under a bridge.
This wasn't coincidence. It was strategy. By tying up Prince's estate in litigation, Jay-Z's team effectively silenced any investigation in.
So what this is? Oh, look at all these cool interviews and things that Jay-Z's done that we haven't seen yet.
yeah, that's right. Good point. Yeah, if you want to give us the Jay-Z Dave Letterman interview to react to, folks, I would love to react to that. Anonymous or whoever, that'd be great. I think we saw one. Did we see one? Because we mentioned that David and Jay-Z really like each other, or was it a snippet? I think it was a snippet of one.
It was a snippet. Yep.
Into their business practices. The family was too busy fighting for basic rights to expose the larger conspiracy that had led to Prince's death. The pattern extended far beyond Prince's catalog, and Prince had actually been warning fellow artists about it all along. In an interview, Prince mentioned offering to teach Beyoncé piano, expressing surprise that she knew about music.
Much that I was really curious as to how much she knew musically, and I was trying to show her some chords on the piano and help her to respect the fact that if she learns piano a la Aretha Franklin and Ray Charles and things like that, I mean, the sky's the limit as to what she could do.
On the surface, this might seem like an innocent comment.
Because it is. On the surface, it might seem like an innocent comment that Prince would like to see Beyoncé expand her horizons as an artist by teaching her an instrument, but deep down, it was murder.
I love that on the surface, or if you use a scientific brain and use Occam's razor to deduce the actual logic in this, that's the correct conclusion. But if you want to read as much as you possibly could into it, there's another explanation.
But Prince, known for his meticulous choice of words, knew the impact of his statements. Prince's comment wasn't just about Beyoncé's knowledge of music. It was about the authenticity of her talent. Prince, a self-taught musical genius.
That's what Prince was saying. So
yep, he's
because
just digging at Beyoncé.
That's right.
Yep.
I understand now. Because Prince, and to his credit, we know, is multi-talented, can play everything. Drums, bass, guitar, everything. He feels Beyoncé should do the same thing, and if not, then she's just not as, she has no right to be in the music industry if she can't do everything Prince does. It makes sense. That's what he was known for. He was known for that kind of behavior. He really looked down on other artists. I think he was known for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just waiting for the a Beyonce can't sing comment to come from the AI voice. I'm sure it's around the corner.
Who produced, composed, and played all his songs, hinted that Beyoncé's success was more about her looks and connections rather than genuine musical talent. This is a
So obviously, whoever made this video doesn't like Beyonce and Jay-Z. Newsflash. Hot take.
sharp contrast to Prince's own journey, where he honed his skills through sheer dedication and hard work.
Oh,
But
wow.
Prince's
Yeah, well, Beyonce, it doesn't work hard. Jay-Z's never worked a day in his life. So
subtle critiques didn't end there. In a 1998 interview, he spoke about the overuse of sampling in modern music, a practice he believed undermined originality.
You know, I am a musician. I don't sample. You know, it's not Memorex. I go on stage and my microphone is on.
This was another indirect diss.
yeah, this was an indirect diss on Beyonce. Oh, sorry, I should have stopped it. But let's hear the indirect diss. He wasn't talking anything about Jay-Z, but it was indirectly talked about. So we'll throw it in.
That's what it was meant it for. Yeah.
Towards Beyoncé, who, along with Jay-Z, is known for heavily sampling other artists' work.
Get out of here!
Oh.
Get out of here with this nonsense.
Right.
Sampling?
That's pretty much their entire album is
It's one big sample.
just samples and them just going, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, the single ladies. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, all those rhymes that Jay-Z spits out, which are incredible. You know, it's over like in fact, he's so desperate to get music. He actually, Jay-Z formed a band with Linkin Park. Says, look, I can't play music. Can you play my music? That's how desperate Jay-Z is. Oh man, I'm all for this documentary. This is amazing. Can't believe we've been reacting to these guys.
We've been lied to this whole time, right?
I
Whole
know.
time.
One notable example is Beyoncé's hit Crazy in Love,
No.
which features extensive sampling.
No.
While sampling can be a creative tool, Prince saw it as a lack of originality.
So while it can be a creative tool, Prince, however, says, I don't use it. So which one is it? You get what I'm saying? The author of this said, you know, it can be a creative tool, i.e. what Beyonce and many artists have done, hundreds. So it's okay. Here's the thing. We love Prince. He doesn't have to use it. God bless him for it. That doesn't mean other people who use it cleverly or enhances their songs or doesn't mean it doesn't work. Some songs with samplings, it really adds to it. It's fun. It's kind of fun.
Like, here's the other thing. I mean, you could make an entire video just flipping this whole narrative and saying how, you know, how much of a Luddite Prince is for not using sampling, blah, blah, blah. And it would be equally as stupid because they aren't throwing mud at each other.
Yeah.
Like,
Why is that woman sitting? Why is she standing so close to Prince? Are they dating or something? It's a weird position to be sitting. It just seems like they're like holding hands almost. All right.
Especially when artists don't properly credit the original creators. This criticism was echoed when Kelis called out Beyoncé and Pharrell Williams for sampling her music without permission on the Renaissance album. In several posts uploaded to social media in 2022, Kelis pointed out that Bey's Renaissance song, Energy, contained pieces of her 2003 hit Milkshake, and maintained she was never asked for permission.
Who?
I love that the AI pronounces it Bey.
That's how I pronounce it. What I want to say to this lovely woman who did the song Milkshake, do fair play. Do fair play, meaning sample Beyonce's song. Knock your socks off. And let's see how that works. You like, not to sound like a jerk, but it's just kind of like, then do it back. Show us what you got. So show us how you can make a Beyonce song better. Cool. She took my Milkshake song. Yeah. You know what I would do? I'd be like, hey, check out my milkshake song sampled on a Beyonce song.
Yes.
That would help you.
Here, we'll just say this for all the Beyonce executives, programming individual, whoever's connected to Beyonce. We know you watch our channel.
Oh yeah. Totally.
You are welcome to use anything that we've created on Beyonce's behalf, and
anything.
We won't take any royalties from it. Just like mention that it's us. That's it. That's all we want to know, is that you just say, "Here you go," right?
And make sure, yeah. I did not unalive myself. It was Jay-Z. That should be. We should always say that. Nathan and I did not unalive ourselves. It was Jay-Z and Beyonce.
My mind is blown too, because the level of disrespect and utter ignorance of all three parties involved is astounding, she wrote. I heard about this the same way everyone else did. Nothing is ever as it seems. Some of the people in this business have no soul or integrity, and they have everyone fooled. The issue of not...
Yeah. Well.
So my guess here is that, and I don't know anything about this, that individual Kelis.
Mm-hmm.
My guess is that, like, there's something, like, if that's an actual quote, and that's about this closest we've gotten so far to anything accusing anyone of anything. But my guess is that maybe she's on that same side of people that are like looking for whatever they can. I'm just, yeah.
I will say this, that Nathan, don't read all the comments. I told you, just me and you. Just focus on me and you. Don't read all the comments. Just focus on me and you. People are going to flood our YouTube with comments. So I just wanted to say, Nathan, I have no issues with sampling Milkshake from Beyonce. All right. So here we go. What? What did I say? Did I say something wrong?
Crediting original artists has been a recurring theme in Beyonce's career. Beyond sampling, Beyonce has faced accusations of taking inspiration from other artists without giving due credit.
Oh, they'll give you due credit. That's all she ever does. Number one, she's also over influences, from Tina Turner to Diana Ross, all these incredible women. She's spent her whole career lifting up other artists and saying everyone, like that's what she does. Not enough credit. What's she supposed to do every day? Go on the mic and say thank you to Whitney Houston and all these other people. Like, she's done it.
Well,
again, that's a hyperbole opinion. What is enough credit? How much does she have to give where this author of this garbage video says, okay, she's given enough? She has given tons of credit. And of course, every artist worth their salt has always been influenced. And people are influenced by Beyonce, and it keeps going and going and going. And people will be influenced by the people that were influenced by Beyonce, that were influenced by the...
Yes.
Okay, come on, get to the part where Jay-Z kills Prince.
She has been accused of copying dance moves, outfits,
and
even music videos. First, there was Beyonce's hit song, If I Were a Boy. Some people allege that she stole this song. This #1 ballad from
who?
Oh, I hate
part.
There's nothing worse than, I hate that phrase so much when people say some people, or people are saying, like,
yeah, I know. People say, hey Nathan, people say you have a fourth nipple. People are, Nathan, people,
you don't know that I don't.
People are saying it though, Nathan.
How do you not know about the third one?
I've seen the first one. I gave you a purple nipple last time I saw you in the third one.
Beyonce's I Am. Sasha Fierce was written by BC Jean, who was inspired by the idea after a recent breakup. After writing the song with producer Toby Gad, she started shopping the song to labels as her lead single. However, once Beyonce's team got a sniff of it, they decided to let Ms. Carter record her own version. BC was credited as the songwriter, which was bizarre to her considering she didn't intend for anyone else to sing the song. It's an amazing compliment, but I was like, that's great, but it's going to be on my album, she said.
Wait, is that Kelis again? Is that Kelis again? Look at the AI. It's it's not even Kelis. It's a different... Oh, Kelis got a pigment change. Look, it's Kelis again, Nathan. She got a pigment change.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Who is this person?
Like,
what is going on? Who are these people?
There's so much lipstick on this pig now that like all I see is lipstick.
I'm getting so mad that I hope Jay-Z kills me before the end of this video so I don't have to watch it anymore.
2011. And it can be on my album too. I just didn't realize how it worked. Sounds like someone was taken for a ride. However, BC later clarified that the internet exaggerated claims that her song was stolen. As if that's not enough, Bey allegedly...
So it went from saying, well, yeah, the internet exaggerated and I don't really care, but then the narrator of the stupid video goes, but Beyonce's a devil. Let's find out more. Okay.
Stole Baby Boy from a struggling singer-songwriter. Back in 2003, artist Jennifer Armour sent
Wait. Why did it take all that time to say Kelis did the claimed and there's a claim and blah, 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 only to like say, well, and then they realized that it was just a big mistake and then it's not that big of a deal. But let's pivot now to somebody else. Why did they waste our time? Oh, I'm boiling now.
Is this Kelis again? Is this Kelis part 3? It's just these random AI pictures of people.
Yeah, this is it. Here, this. Yeah, this is like
the project's due tomorrow at 9. It's 12 at night. Yeah.
Yes.
Demo of her song Got a Little Bit of Love for You to Beyonce's record label, Columbia Records. A few months later, she heard Baby Boy on the radio and thought the song sounded awfully familiar. She filed a lawsuit, but ultimately lost because she couldn't prove to the judge that Bey physically heard her song first. Beyonce...
Okay, so it didn't work.
Case closed?
Case closed, yeah. So what's the problem?
Also allegedly stole dance moves for her Formation World Tour. Dancer and choreographer Marlon Oritz called Bey out for stealing...
How do you steal dance move? You know what? You know the moonwalk was done by somebody before Michael Jackson. You can't copyright the moonwalk.
You can't cover it down. Maybe you can. I don't know.
I don't. Maybe you can. But what are these dance moves? No. What I'm saying is, there's a black artist. It was like the 40s or 50s. Moonwalked on TV. Did the moonwalk?
Okay. Oh.
Michael saw it as a kid, and guess what he did? He perfected it. He made it popular. There's a difference between, like, of course, Beyonce sees people dance and move, and she's going to do that too, and she just made it popular and. Made it, Beyonce-fied it, whatever that move is. Anyways, we'll see what the claim is here.
Dance moves from her troupe's show, De La Guarda. She took her grievances to social media, where she wrote in a lengthy Instagram post that, while inspiration is nice, she and her struggling colleagues would at least like a little credit.
Maybe show that post for a second.
Beyonce, you have the nerve to steal exact concepts and choreography from other real creative geniuses. You stole from Breaking Surface. You stole the stomping
she
from
really
De
went
La
out
Guarda.
on it. Wow.
Fuerza Bruta.
Let's
It's
just stop
okay
for
to
a
be
second.
inspired.
Yeah, there's a big one. There's at least we got an actual post here.
Okay, just think about all of the mental gymnastics you have to do, and just understand what the title of the video is supposed to be claiming. That Prince made a cryptic post.
We're gonna get back to it, Nathan. We're gonna get back to it.
But now we're going down all these little like rabbit holes of, look, there's somebody else that doesn't like Beyonce.
Yeah.
Like, how many fan pages are we going to go through before we actually come to any actual
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get well, they're just showing you that they're duplicitous, that they're dishonest, that they'll do all that it takes to become popular. Beyonce's out there scouring all the dance moves, and she steals every move. She samples every song. She doesn't sing. She doesn't dance. She doesn't do anything. She does this. Nobody does anything. Beyonce and Jay-Z have built their whole career on knowing nothing, doing nothing, being nothing, thinking of nothing, creating nothing. It's actually quite impressive.
At least make the effort to make it your own. Then Azealia...
She did, because I don't know who the F you are. think she nailed it. I think she totally made it her own.
Azealia Banks exploded on social media with accusations that sent shockwaves through the industry. Fresh off Beyoncé and Jay-Z's On the Run 2 tour, Banks wasn't holding back anymore. I realized that my ex-dancer Ashanti choreographed for Beyoncé and stole the original choreography Jip Jack made for Count Contessa. Banks...
What are these? What are these names? Sorry. Sounds like Pokemon characters. Anyways, so... Hey, did you capture Jipka? Sorry.
That's good.
I just don't know what I'm watching. I just don't know what I'm watching anymore. I'm sorry. I'm getting exhausted here. I apologize.
That's going to stir a different kind of backlash.
I'm sorry. So, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting punchy here. I can't handle this anymore. We still have. Okay.
Wrote in a series of Instagram stories that had the Bayhive in meltdown mode. Beyoncé needs to get over herself and just hire me. But Banks was just getting started. She called out the entire female empowerment facade that Beyoncé had built her brand on. I really hope Beyoncé gets real with herself soon and humbles herself enough to accept the visions and full projects women who admire her put together for her. Banks continued, like we don't need any more Beyoncé thought moments. I have no clue why she wants to be a regular bee.
I actually don't understand. I don't know what I don't even know what this means. I don't even know what they're saying anymore. What are they saying?
Yeah,
what did she even say? What did I hope Beyonce get? It sounds like to me a lot of bitter people, a lot of jealous, bitter people.
Oh, that's where you go when you have no actual evidence. You go.
And you notice they have no quotes from Prince. Have you noticed that?
Yep.
They're quoting these other real bitter people who are nobodies in the industry. Sorry, I don't know who you are. You're literally tagging your gripes to a larger artist. But Prince never said anything bad about Beyonce and Jay-Z. Even if he felt his music was being used the way it was on Tidal, that's a real issue. I looked it up. That was the thing that they butted heads about and they weren't happy about. Fine. But that was resolved and taken care of. But he never once, you know what I'm getting at? Like, if anyone had an axe to grind in public, it would have been Prince. But I don't see any quotes, posts, anything where Prince is saying Beyonce can't sing this. But all these other people who didn't really make it in the industry seem to be very angry at somebody who did.
Again, like if this was a quote, this was a court case, and you're presenting your evidence, and these are the people you're bringing in as your evidence. Like, it's so circumstantial and so biased that like why don't we just pick everyone that hates Beyonce? Like, right? It's just such a, like, it's nuts. Yeah, to me, I get why people get really hot and bothered about the number of things that people bring up or say against Beyonce, because we've seen it literally with specific people who supported even us on our channel. And when we started to do Beyonce, we got, like, not death threats, but certainly, like, just so you know. Yeah.
The attack was brutal and personal. Banks wasn't just calling out theft, she was exposing the hypocrisy at the heart of Beyoncé's empire.
Hey, Pokemon shirt. Look.
Speaking of Pokemon.
Yeah, there it is.
2 years earlier, Banks had been even more direct. She's not an artist, she's a poacher.
Oh, wow.
She takes food out of darker-skinned women's mouths and pretends to be inspired.
Oh, my
She needs to stay under Jay-Z's foot where she belongs.
Holy
Stay out of the creative woman's way.
How is this? Here, like, let's get a sane perspective that we can really count on and trust, that really demonstrates. Like, this is so crazy. Again, what are we doing?
I don't know.
You've lost your thesis. If this was an essay, right? Your thesis is that Prince is has some inside scoop on these things, and these are all the people you're trying to bring up as evidence. Now, if these were credible people and said credible things that felt like, oh, that's a very rational thing, then I'd be at least I'd be able to hear it. But like as soon as I start seeing all this garbage, it's just like, nope, this is bonkers. It's it's too much.
Banks was saying what Prince had been thinking for years.
Oh, wow!
There's the connection.
Banks.
Oh, I see. You've brought it back to your thesis.
Yes, there you go. It's been verified via this video. Prince was thinking this all along, Nathan. That's the connection. How come we didn't see this?
They was a guised as an empowerer, systematically destroying the careers of the very women she claimed to champion. But Banks wasn't the only songwriter ready to break her silence. Tiffany Red was about to drop the bombshell that would confirm everything.
Free. I think Beyoncé is a brilliant artist. I also think that Beyoncé is a hypocrite.
Tiffany Red.
In what way? How is she hypocritical? Okay, she's a brilliant artist, cool. But then, I guess they're going to tell us, but how is it hypocritical? I wish they kept the video going. Any proof of hypocrisy? She's human. We've all said and done things that, we can say one thing, do another. But that's human nature. But what is hypocritical about Beyonce? That warrants that label is what I'm wondering. She might the AI voice might tell us next, Nathan. Sorry, I should have stopped.
Well, let's just be clear. I mean, we're very familiar with Tiffany Red.
Oh, she's great. I really like her. I really like her.
Had finally had enough. The Grammy-winning songwriter who had worked with Jennifer Hudson and Fantasia was watching Beyoncé collect checks and accolades for songs she never wrote, while the real creators struggled to pay their bills.
Oh, boy.
Whoa, okay. Okay, so basically what I got so we didn't even get an example why she's a hypocrite. It's just, again, an ad hominem attack with no evidence. Now they're saying Beyonce's never written a song in her life, and because of that, there are creators who aren't getting their due and getting paid, who are quote unquote real creators, and life's not fair. Cry me river, boohoo. Right? Is that
pretty much? Sounds
okay?
Like you got it spot on.
Okay.
You know what? Here's the irony. Here's the real irony here. Okay, this is the real irony. Idiot stick that made this video doesn't have the cojones to actually say the words. So what did he do? He got AI to write it for him.
Or her.
Talk about projection. Like,
I know.
Somebody who can't actually stand up to the mic and say what they want to say got something else to write it for them, got something else to say it for them, and you're calling Beyonce a hack. Like,
yep.
This is infuriating. Yeah.
Maybe Beyoncé will win the Grammy for Album of the Year when she starts paying songwriters and stops taking publishing from them. I hear it's around 15 to 30%. By the way, Grammys don't pay the bills. Pay songwriters, Beyoncé, Jay-Z, Parkwood, and Rock Nation.
So Beyonce doesn't pay anybody anything? Well, that's too bad. I don't know why anyone would want to work with her if she doesn't pay them. That's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You know what she's like
uses that I hear, it's a dead giveaway for
I know.
Speculation and I don't actually do any actual research. I use the I hear and I get away with it.
Well, you and I have seen a couple of Beyonce documentaries behind the scenes, her concert footage and her movies and everything she does. That seems to be what everyone says about her when they work with her, that she's the laziest person on the set, doesn't contribute, doesn't have any creative vision. She's constantly asking everyone what she should do. There's no direction. She's constantly in the state of I don't know what to do. I don't know. Can someone think for me, please? Is that what we've witnessed so far?
Yeah, she's always just sits in the throne.
Yeah.
She's
She's the queen.
Yeah.
You better do what she says, or you're, yeah. No, it's this is all tracking so far. Everything that we've seen in this video, I think is tracking what we've seen so far. So yeah, good. Okay. Jay-Z killed Prince. How? I gotta hear the evidence, Nathan.
Red wasn't just throwing stones. She was dropping bombs. When she released that lengthy video calling out multiple artists, the industry held its breath, but her real target was clear. The reason I called out Beyoncé is because Beyoncé is the Michael Jackson of our generation, she said, her voice shaking with rage. I talked to somebody yesterday who...
What? Play the video. Don't tell us.
This was shaking her voice. And yeah, play the video. Play the video so we can see the voice shaking with rage. I'd actually love to see the voice shaking with rage. Okay, sorry. We'll keep going here.
Is the manager of somebody who's a writer and producer on Renaissance. The record is one of y'all faves. The song was written 6 years before it got to Beyoncé. She got 25% of the song. The revelation was devastating. Beyoncé's celebrated Renaissance album wasn't her artistic rebirth. It was a collection of stolen songs she had claimed ownership of years after they were created.
And the evidence is where? Where is the evidence? I want to see where this album was written. Does somebody have a copy of the samples of the songs, of the lyrics, saying, here they are, time stamped here? Who held them? Who's the person? Name the person. That's an easy fix. If someone like Beyonce of her caliber, and I had an album in my hard drive from 6 years ago of songs I wrote, and the files are computer time stamped, and I can prove those are my files that I created 6 years ago. Yeah, there'd be such an easy win in court. Like, here they are. Here's any computer technology person. Yeah, these files were created in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
That's the song.
There's 2 minutes left. They just have to.
You're right.
Present their final argument.
So she stole the whole Renaissance album. Amazing, Nathan.
Here's the funny part. Okay, this to me is funny. When you listen to Renaissance, there are very obvious uses of samples from previous songs on. I think it's Summer Renaissance. Anyway, there's some very obvious uses which are credited, like they're directly credited, and so this is why I think that people decided that because they heard those credits, and like Randy says here, there's over 100 songwriters credited. Okay, because of all that, it's like people just went like, no. I'm going to get more of that. I'm going to get me some of that pie. That's, to me, is the more likely, again, Occam's razor. If you want to use the simplest, most easiest explanation, it's that people want their piece of the pie. And when they didn't get it, they framed it as, they stole my song and they didn't give me any money for it. That to me is the easiest way to explain things. Now, there's probably a lot more nuance even to what I'm saying there. However, like, what's harder to believe is that Beyonce doesn't pay anybody and that she just keeps all the money to herself, and that
that's why she's so rich.
Right.
I spoke to another writer who wrote and sang on one of y'all favorite songs. Credit not right. His business all effed up. Beyonce was on tour last year with that record with that person's vocals.
Who?
It's the most vague thing you could have possibly quoted.
If they're upset, they can quit. They can go to court. They can sue. But chances are they probably like singing it on a tour. Or what? Like, who is it? Why are you speaking for this anonymous person?
Red wasn't just exposing theft. She was revealing a machine designed to silence victims.
Oh, here we go.
The reason why people who work for Beyonce don't talk is they're all on NDAs, because that's how she works. She silences people so that nobody can speak.
Oh.
The NDA revelation.
There you go. I didn't know that, Nathan. So everyone that works with Beyonce cannot say a word. How do we get all those interviews and stuff when people talk about working with her? How did that... Maybe you're only allowed to say nice things. That might be it.
Right. Yeah, because she's such a dictator.
Yeah.
See how they're trying to bring this back to Prince now?
Well, they keep saying silence, but there's one person you can't silence with an NDA. You can't silence Prince with an NDA.
Yeah.
Confirmed everything Prince had discovered before his death. This wasn't just about individual songs. It was about a systematic operation to steal creativity and silence the real artists who created it. She also wrote on X, "My hope is that on Act 2, Beyoncé will pay songwriters a songwriter fee and master points and not take publishing or songwriting credit on any
Oh,
songs.
so NDA is true. Okay. Well, I would suspect that's, but okay, here's the thing. We're being broad strokes on that, Randy, and I know what Randy, but yeah, thanks for bringing up before the YouTube comments go full explosion. That's a very common practice with any big celebrity, obviously, like house cleaners, people that are around them. Yeah, so it's keep projects. I totally agree. So yeah, that's common on movie sets. I mean, people are on movie sets are sometimes only given their script, part of the script only. They don't even know how the movie is outside of their scenes. So secrecy and it's just to protect the work and the art. So yes, I agree. But the way they're wording this, or this AI robot author is wording this, is that they're saying the NDAs are there to shut people up, to protect Beyonce and Jay-Z from being murderers and liars and thefts.
This argument gets used 1,000 times, 1,000 different ways, but it always gets used, usually comes down to this exact explanation that as soon as you say NDA, then that means like bad things that nobody can talk about. It's always how it gets framed.
Yeah.
Right.
She did not write. In any case, artists are finally speaking up about what Prince discovered in those final weeks. Tiffany Red broke her NDA to expose Beyoncé's theft network. Kelis went public about her stolen samples. Songwriters are sharing their stories of systematic exploitation.
I love that.
Just like
Songwriters,
they
all
would.
of them.
The streaming wars Prince warned about have destroyed artists' incomes while making platforms billions. The theft machine he exposed is still operating, still silencing voices, still stealing creativity from...
Isn't Tidal not even a thing anymore? So Tidal itself, I think it failed. I don't think it did what they wanted, which is fine. They tried something, it didn't work out. So even if they were trying to do all the things, it's not even doing it. They're not even. It's just Spotify and iTunes and YouTube now. I think those are your three main, or Amazon Music. You know what I mean? There's, I don't think Tidal is even a streaming industry anymore for music.
I don't even know what that. I didn't know what that was until we just started watching this.
We did it before. It was my understanding was it was a streaming service that Beyonce and Jay-Z formed for this very purpose, to stream artists and stuff. It was kind of like their own Sirius XM or whatever. Oh, Jay-Z just sold it, so there you go. But that's what I mean. So if Jay-Z sells it, that's fine, and they're not even in charge of it anymore. So even if Tidal's still trying to demolish people and have victims, it's not Jay-Z's problem anymore. You know, some other nefarious person is taking over that business to destroy artists.
Real artists and handing it to manufactured celebrities.
Oh,
Jay-Z and Beyonce's empire keeps growing, built on the same exploitation they once claimed to fight against. Every stolen song, every silenced songwriter, every artist bullied into signing away their rights proves Prince was right about everything.
What was you right about? What was his? What? I don't understand what that part was. Right about everything.
There's so many weeds now that like
I know I'm getting lost. I'm literally lost in the weeds, Nathan. I don't even know. There's weeds with the weeds.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We're ready. We're gonna finish this up. Last minute. We're gonna hear how Jay-Z killed Prince. Let's go.
It isn't just where Prince died. It's become a warning to any artist thinking about exposing the truth. Step out of line, and you might join him. But some artists are still fighting, still speaking out despite the threats, the lawsuits, the career destruction that awaits anyone who challenges the machine. Prince's courage lit a fire that his death couldn't extinguish. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.
What? Yeah.
Well,
that was probably the most miserable experience I've had on this channel so far. And we listened to an Imran Khan song. Okay, so I've learned that Jay-Z is a murderer and Beyonce has no talent. She's a thief. Well,
what this has done for me is that was hot garbage, all of it. And like what it has made me actually feel more like I need to do more of this. And coming soon, folks, in the Well Perversity, a course on logic and the fallacies. I would love to teach that because it's riddled with poor conclusions and attempts to use rhetoric to persuade and convince with just crappy arguments. And like, it's just this kind of crap that it fools people all the time. It breaks my heart, really, because it just feels like we can be so much better if we root ourselves in being rational and being logical. Yeah, that's my thoughts, because I can't really, I'm not going to go into any of these things. They're all stupid arguments. Not one of these things is something that's actually a good argument. Did Prince have a beef with Jay-Z? Yep. Did it get blown out of proportion here? Oh yeah. End of story. Like, the rest of it is all just garbage.
Jay-Z slipped Prince fentanyl drugs. End of story.
I'm out of here.